expansion tank. This one I was a little bit worried that this one would be a difficult job, but it actually turned out to be quite easy for uh, I thought it might be difficult for two reasons. One, I have to drill into uh, the the chassis crossbars, which are rounded, so it's not quite easy to drill. And then two, I've never used a rivet gun before, but this turned out to be surprisingly easy. What I did was I used my paint pen to mark out the holes for the expansion tank plate. Um, and then I used a pin punch and a hammer to make a small divot on each of those paint spots. And then that made it extremely easy to drill, as the drill bit would just rest on the divot and it drilled in fairly easily. I used black oxide bits. So that happened in just a few minutes, and then uh, learning to use the rivet gun took a little bit too, but it was quite easy and straightforward. So I managed to attach the plate. Um, then the when you're installing the bracket, you want to position it such that the expansion tank is as far back towards the back of the car as possible, which means you would install it on the off-center hole on that plate. The reason for this is because if it's too forward, it'll be too high and it interferes with the bonnet when you try to install that. But yeah, other than that, it was really straightforward. The manual, though, is missing a washer in the diagram that's required to secure the bracket. But that's it.